Hello and welcome to the International Roundup on the Sports Channel. I'm Jeff Stelling. These are today's headlines.
Still number one, Courier turns on the heat down under. Westner holds off Sevi's Desert Charge in Dubai. And down to earth with a bump at the World Cup of Ski Jumping.
Tennis first, and world number one Jim Courier defied blistering temperatures well over 100 degrees to retain his Australian Open title with a 4-set victory over Stefan Edberg.
The final was a rematch of last year, and yet again Courier was calling the shots, racing into a 2-sets lead in just over the hour. World number two Edberg gave the Swedish fans a glimmer of hope by pulling a set back as Courier's service lost its penetration. Both men exchanged breaks of serve in the fourth set, but it was Courier who pulled ahead again, wrapping up victory in 2 hours 32 minutes, his fourth Grand Slam title. And after being subjected to a scorching ordeal on centre court, what better way to celebrate than a cooling dip in the Yarra River?
South African Wayne Westner held off a determined challenge from defending champion Sevi Ballesteros to win the Dubai Desert Classic and the $100,000 first prize.
The magnificent Emirates Club provided the scenic backdrop for a tense final round. Ballesteros closed on Westner with birdies at 14 and 16, but a bogey on the 17th relegated him to a share of third place with Ryder Cup standings leader Barry Lane. Westner continued to play exceptional golf from tee to green, and his final round 70 clinched his first victory on the Volvo European Tour by 2 strokes from fellow Springbok Retief Goosen. A recap there of the final scores: Bill Malley and Glenn Day, the leading Americans, on 285, the same mark as world number one Nick Faldo. Jaroslav Sakala made it 2 wins in 2 days in ski jumping's World Cup at Bad Mitterdorf, Austria. The Czech recorded distances of 189 and 190 metres, with the victory lifting him to third in the overall standings. But Germany's Timo Wangler will want to forget the competition, although it was only his pride that suffered after this crashing fall. Snowboarding's World Cup staged its latest round in Leeds, Austria. And before his home fans, Dieter Happ glided to victory in the men's giant slalom. Defending champion Franz Heinzer of Switzerland was fastest in the opening training run for the World Championship men's downhill in Morioka, Japan. American A.J. Kitt was third quickest. In track and field, the USA's Michael Johnson made a winning return to the track after his Olympic flop, as he took the 400 metres in the indoor match against Britain. While champion jockey Steve Cawthon has been linked to a big money move to Hong Kong in the autumn.
The World Cyclocross Championships at Corva in Italy saw a big upset as France's Dominique Arnoux upstaged the favourites in the men's professional race.
Arnoux, a road race specialist who won a stage in the Tour de France last year, took full advantage when the defending champion Mike Kluger of Germany dropped his chain on the last of 9 laps of 3 kilometres. Arnoux went on to win by 9 seconds, from Kluger in second place, with Holland's Wim de Vos in third.
In soccer, struggling Foggia came close to a mighty upset against runaway Italian league leaders AC Milan, but the star-studded visitors stretched their unbeaten run to 53 games in a 2-2 draw.
Donadoni then to take this free kick. Papa looking for it. Rijkaard! You won't find a sweeter shots in Serie A this weekend. Biagioni to take the corner. Milan leading by 2-1. Oh, Rossi's dropped it. Say no, it's there!
Second-placed Inter Milan were held at home by Udinese, so AC keeps their 8-point lead at the top of the league. Meanwhile, in Spain, a disputed penalty gave Real Madrid victory over fierce rivals Barcelona, whose manager Johan Cruyff called the referee's decision shameful. Miguel Gonzalez picked himself up to hit the winner from the penalty spot. The 2-1 victory lifts Real into second ahead of Barcelona. Deportivo still leads. One result from England's FA Premier League, Liverpool beating Arsenal 1-0.
And finally, a group of intrepid runners have taken part in the first Kathmandu Marathon in Nepal.
The giant peaks of the Himalayas were a constant reminder to the athletes that they were tackling the 26.2 miles at an altitude of 4,000 feet. Heat and dusty roads were also hazards for the 143 athletes from 18 nations who bravely take up the challenge. The lineup included former London Marathon winner Hugh Jones. Given race number 1, he started favourite. But it was fellow Briton Ian Ellis who handled the unusual conditions the better to win, with Jones in second place. Back down the field, the runners may have been slower, but at least they had more time to appreciate the race's unique atmosphere.
And that's all from me for now. This has been the International Roundup on the Sports Channel.